Welcome, dear viewers, to Dantech Computer Solutions. Today I'm going to introduce you to word processing. And a word processor is a software program capable of creating, storing and printing typed documents. Word processors can be used to create multiple types of files, including the text files, the rich text files, the HTML files, and Word files. So we are going to look at some of the functions of the word processor, and we have some features which are used. So we are going to look at that. One, under the word processor we usually have the text formatting. Under the text formatting is whereby we are allowed to change the font of that particular text that we have typed in the Word document. We can also change the font size. We can also change the font color. We can bold, and we can italicize the text on that particular document. So such characters or such functions are found under the text formatting. Then we have the multimedia, whereby we have the insert the clip art, we have the charts, we have the images, we have the pictures and the video, and we also have the smart art, whereby we can insert them into the document. So such features follow under the multimedia. Then we have spelling and grammar, whereby the word processor has the ability to look for the spelling and grammar errors in a document. Still, under the word processor, we can be able to adjust the layout, capable of modifying the margins and the layout of the document. For instance, we can be able to change the page layout probably to landscape or to portrait. We can also be able to change the size of a particular Word document, maybe to A4 or any other given size that we would like to format or to adjust the page layout onto. Again, we have the indentation and list. They are set and format tabs, bullet list and number list. Here we are allowed to, maybe for example, if you have a particular list that you want to number, you can be able to choose that specific format of the number that you wish to use. We can be able to choose any kind of bullets that we want to apply on our specific text on any given particular document. We also have the header and the footer, whereby it enables us to adjust and change text within the header and the footer of a document. Still, under the document, we have what we call the macros. We can set up macros to perform the common tasks. So I'll now go ahead and introduce you to features of the standard word processors. One processor that support only these features are called text editors, and we can have file management. Many word processors contain file management capabilities that allow you to create, to delete, to move, and to search for files. So the file management allows the word processors to contain the file management capabilities that will allow the user to create, to delete, and to move, and search for those specific files that you have maybe worked up on them and you would like to retrieve them. We have the font specifications, which allows us to change the font within a document. And for example, we can specify bold, italics and underlining. And most word processors also let you change the font size and even the typeface. We have the footnotes and the cross references, which automates the numbering and placement of footnotes and enables you to easily cross-reference other sections of the document. So we have the headers, footers and page numbering. So as we will be doing more exercises on the word processing, we'll be able to do these things practically, and we'll be able to learn on how they work. We have the enders, footers, and page numbering. They are usually allow to specify customized enders and footers that the word processor will put at the top and bottom of every page. The word processor automatically keeps track of page numbers so that the correct number appears on each particular page. We can also be able to format the page numbering to give or to specify on the type of numbers that we would wish to use. We have the layout, which allows to specify different margins within a single document and to specify various methods of indenting the paragraphs. So having seen that, this is a screen layout. This is a tab or a screen layout for the word processor. For example, when you open your Word, you realize that we have the quick access toolbar. This is the quick access toolbar. We have the Microsoft Office button. We have the cursor. The cursor enables the user to be able to type or to start typing from the specific area where the cursor is placed. Then we have the scroll bar. This is the scroll bar. Scroll bar allows you to move upwards or downwards of that specific file that you are working on. Then we have this specific area here, which is named as ribbon. Then we have the view choices. So we will at least look at most of them, and we'll begin with the ribbon. This is the ribbon. The ribbon is the upper part, is the panel above the document. It has 7 tabs: the home, insert, the page layout. We have the references, we have mailings, we have review, and we have view. So we have the home, we have insert, page layout, references, mailings, review, and we have view. So each tab is divided into groups, and the groups are collections of features designed to perform functions. Commonly used features are displayed on the ribbon. To view additional features within each group, we click on the arrow at the bottom right of each group. A blue information box will pop up just below where you stop your pointer. So under the home button, we usually have the clipboard, we have the font, we have the paragraph styles and editing. Under the insert, we usually have the pages, tables, illustrations, links. We have the header and footer, text and symbols, page layout. We also have themes, page setup, page background, paragraph, and arrange. Then under the references tab, we usually have the table of content. So if you want to apply the table of contents, you go to references. Still under the references, we have the footnote, we have the citation and the bibliography, we have the captions, index, and table of authorities. Then we have the mailings, whereby we have the create, start mail merge, write and insert fields, and preview, results, finish review, proving comments, tracking changes, compare, protect. Under the view tab, we have document views, show, hide, zoom, window, macros. To remove the toolbar, right click on the blue section beside the ribbon, choose minimize the ribbon to view again, and do the same. So we'll look at the quick access toolbar, which is a customized toolbar that contains commands that you may want to use frequently. You can add items to it. You can right click on an item in the Office button or the ribbon and click to add quick access toolbar. So having seen that, we have basic actions in the document, like creating a new document. There are several ways to create new documents or open existing document and saving the documents in Word. Whereby we have the Microsoft Office button, we can go to new, then we click blank document. Otherwise, we can open an existing document. You just go to Microsoft Office button, you click open, then you choose from the list of those specific documents that you already have as files in your document. Again, we have saving a document. You go to Microsoft Office button, then you click file. You can go to save as, or you just save if you had initially saved your work. Again, you can long press Control, then you click S on the keyboard, and that will automatically lead to saving your document. Again, you can click the file icon on the quick access toolbar where we have the save shortcut. After you're done, you can also close the document. Then we have the editing documents. We have the clipboard. We also have inserting additional text. You can type a text. You put cursor where you want the text, and you begin typing. You can also copy and paste the text. You highlight the text which you have to copy and right click and click copy, or you can just highlight that specific text. You long press on your keyboard Control, then you press on letter C, which will automatically copy that specific highlighted text. You can also cut and paste the text, whereby you highlight the text you wish to cut and right click and click cut. Otherwise, you can long press Control and press letter X to specifically cut that specific text which is highlighted. Then you can drag text. You highlight the text you wish to move, click on it and drag it to the place where you want the text in the document. Under the ribbon tab, we have the home, we have the font, paragraph, and we have the styles. You can also check on the redo. We have the undo. This is the save button, this is the undo, and this is the redo. Then we have formatting text. On the home tab of the ribbon, there are several areas controlling the style of the document, whereby we have the font, the paragraph, and the styles. If you check keenly here, you realize that under the home or the ribbon, we have the font and the size. So these are the ones which are termed as the font, and here we have the size. So you can be able to change the font style, and you can also be able to change the size. Again, we can check the font styles and the effects. The font styles are predefined formatting options that are used to emphasize text, whereby you can bold, we have the italic, and we have the underline. You can select the text and click the font style on the font group of the ribbon, or select the text and right click to display the font tools. You can also change the spacing between characters, selecting expanded or condensed alters to the spacing between all selected letters by the same amount. So as we will be doing the practical parts, we will be able to see all those particular formats under the word processor. You can also change the text color. If you look keenly here, we can select the text and click the colors button included on the font group of the ribbon row. Or we can highlight the text and right click and choose the colors tool. So if you look keenly still under the home tab, here we have the text color. You just highlight that specific text that you want to change the color, then you go to the text color, then you choose any color of your choice that you would wish to display on your text. Again, we have the highlight color. It appears like this. You just select the text, you click the highlight button on the font group of the ribbon, which is this one. So once you click that, it will you can select the text and right click and select the highlight tool. So once you click the highlight tool, which is this one, you can be able to choose any color of your choice, and you'll be able to change the color of that specific text. We can also format the paragraphs by changing paragraph alignment. The change paragraph alignment is under the ribbon, whereby we have the paragraph. You just go to the paragraph. We have this, which is the left alignment. We have the center alignment, and we have the right alignment. Then we have the last one, which is termed as justify. The left align is the text is aligned with your left margin. The center align, the text is centered within your margins, and the right align, it aligns the text within your margins. And the justify aligns text to both the left and right margins. We have the indent paragraphs. Indenting paragraphs allows you to set text within a paragraph at different margins. There are several options for indenting. We have the first line, which controls the left boundary for the first line of a paragraph. We have the hanging indent. It controls the left boundary of every line in a paragraph, except the first one. Then we have left. It controls the left boundary for every line in a paragraph, and the right indent controls the right boundary for every line in a paragraph. To indent paragraphs, you can do the following. You click the indent buttons to control the indent. Click the indent button repeated times to increase the size of the indent. So you just go to paragraphs, you click, then this particular specification appears whereby we have the paragraph. You can be able to justify, you can be able to go to the hanging indent, you can be able to choose, you can select the indents here. We have the indentions, we have the left, we have the right, then we have hanging and first line and all the others. You can be able also to change the specifications or the spacing that is required. So when selecting, you select the paragraph or paragraphs you wish to change. On the Home tab, click the paragraph dialog box. Click the indents and spacing tab. In the spacing section, you can adjust your spacings accordingly, so that is still under the Home tab. You can also be able to add borders and shadings, whereby you select the area of text where you want the border or shading. You click the borders button on the group on the Home tab, choose the border and shading, then you choose the appropriate options here. So just highlight that, then you click here, and you can be able to change the border or the shading. We have the shading here, and we have the page borders, whereby you can be able to change to any border of your choice. Then you have the styles. The use of styles in Word will allow you to quickly format a document with a consistent and professional look. Styles can be saved for use in many documents. So simply go to select the text, then click styles. These are styles. You can be able to change the styles. You click the styles dialog box or styles drop down menu, click the style you choose. So you can be able to choose any style of your choice. Then you can be able to add tables still under the Word processor or the Word document. So you go to insert, then under insert button you can now go to table. So this is how we create a table. You place the cursor on the page where you want the new table to be or to appear. You click the insert tab of the ribbon, click the tables button in the tables group. You can create the table one of four ways. 1, you can highlight the number of rows and columns. 2, you can click insert table and enter the number of rows and columns, whereby you can click insert table. Then you will be able to choose the number of columns and the number of rows that you want to appear on that specific table. Again, you can use the draw table. You click the draw table. You create your table by clicking and entering the rows and columns. Or you can click quick tables and choose a table. To enter data in a table, you just place the cursor in the cell where you wish to enter the information. Then you just start typing that specific text from that specific table area. You can also be able to modify the table structure and format a table, whereby we have the design and we have the layout. Under the design, you can be able to change the table style to whichever style that you wish. You can also go to layout and you change the table layout. So as we will be doing these things practically, we'll be able to learn more about word processing, and I can promise that you will not regret having joined this channel. Thanks so much for joining Dante Computer Solutions. I promise to share more educational content, and I look forward to working with you, and I request you to like, subscribe and comment on our channel. Feel free to share the link to your friends so that they may be able to learn more from us. Thanks, and God bless you.